At me, man. Get at me. Finally got my nickel audibles together, man. Think I'm happy with it, with how it is right now, and if it works, we'll definitely go into details. But I wanted more flexibility out of my nickel defense. I run a wide 9 nickel normal. Uh, yeah, we'll go from there. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Let's play. Alright, so we beat a 83 overall team. So our rating should go up on that. I'm just looking at some stuff. Packers are probably, I mean, they struggled a little bit against the Lions. First half. Patriots didn't play nobody. Panthers will probably go up. Saints will go down. They'll level out. I think Vikings played a little bit better than the Cardinals, to be honest. You know, game could have went either way. I wouldn't necessarily say the Cardinals are a top tier team, especially if they ain't played nobody. But let's play some people, man. And really, like, the big thing is, like, a lot of people that I notice, they try to play ball control, you know. And it's not necessarily like they're good. They just spam one play and then just... You got to catch on to it fast. Like, some people will play like that. They'll sit there and run dive the whole game. So you got to know how to, you know, get on that early and take that away from them. As well as, you know, still try to run your scheme. You don't want somebody to get you out of too much of what you're trying to do. That's why I don't worry too much defensively, because I match coverages, you know, so I don't stay in one defense the whole game. Like, whatever I'm doing up front, I'm doing up front with my pressure, with my 4 or 5 man heat. Everything else should be matched up. I shouldn't have to worry about anything.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Allows me more time to focus on
here,
offense.
Electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off.
Get an early lead.
The Philadelphia Eagles.
And possession. You already know what you got to do.
And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium.
End of the day, you still got to come out and play ball.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
Good tackle.
And he's up across the 25
so you have your
and
best
down at the
tackler on
28.
special teams. It's experimenting in practice mode. Came across a couple of interesting things.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now a carry for Sanders.
Good choke,
and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Good shit, KJ.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing is Hurts.
That's fine.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes
Still
it
got
down
hit.
deep
Taunting.
into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Hurts. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Max Crosby able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders.
Come on, that's supposed to be a hit.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, that's why defense, defense, guys. Defense. That's what he gets for taunting.
His guys will get the football back. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid. The turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that. Inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they made
possession aggressive, user pitch.
And it looks like he's got it. Solid way to start the drive.
Oh, you play man coverage on me, bro. I'm gonna have a field day. I'm telling you right now.
Discussion with his passer, you know, maybe you don't have to leave me quite that much. But on that play, bailed him out in a big way, didn't he?
He did indeed. Hey, at least he gets to put it on the highlight reel.
Could be a 2-man.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Damn, Carr ain't got the throw power.
With
the route to beat it.
I
think he needs like 95 throw power.
And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Well, a shaky start for both
More
quarterbacks now. We got the
what do you mean?
interception on the
Personal
opening
offense,
drive, and
personal
now
defense.
they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He wanted that route too much.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Now, that becomes a
Took
problem.
him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
Three by one.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
That's the crosser.
He'll fire it deep for Rager.
Oh, beautiful.
That's into a crowd and
know your fucking match coverage, man. Know your 3x1s, your 2x2s, your 2x1s. Know what you need to be in. You're audible to the right one every single time.
No, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly
He went
obvious.
3x1, I went quarters.
Making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the 1st quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline.
Just got done saying, you play man coverage, bro, and have a field day.
Floating him a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball.
I mean, I'm still going to try it, every now and then. I want to test him.
A very strong gain of 24.
But I still got to get the timing on his throws because they might not even touch him, bro, like they did last week, which is fucking bullshit. But whatever, you know.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. And not the 1st quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right?
2x2.
Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game.
Watch the crosser.
Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs.
That's fine.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Right defense. Just going to come out probably in nickel.
47 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here in Vegas. And that one needed a little time to develop because he started lined up out wide left. He caught that on the right side of the field.
And you're exactly right about the time, because that's not going to be a quick developing pattern, but also great sight lines for the guy.
Oh, we could have picked that up.
And his sight line from one side of the field to the other, it usually attracts your attention. If you think he's open, you go ahead and deliver it, as we just saw there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Hey, so they're killing me with these throws right now. So we might have to improvise a little bit.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down.
I don't know if he's going to play man the whole game. I got this.
Across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. To throw his car. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Edwards. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
I want to try myself, man. Sometimes you got to try yourself. He's moving that guy around. He's going to keep giving me that route.
The score.
Sometimes when you wait for him to do something, you want to try yourself so much.
Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is
had to go aggressive just so he couldn't pick it.
It looked like he had a pretty good line on that. Well, that
it's like you can't pass lead inside. I'm probably going to have to smart route that. Like, if I can smart route it, I'll probably have more control of it, of his route. It's like when you let him go just straight vertically, like they don't let you pass
on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Edwards, aggressive. Ah, come on.
This is dropped. Oh, it's
I had to go so he couldn't pick it. But
gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
I couldn't come down with a possession because he had the height on me, so I had to finish with aggressive. I wanted to go up aggressive, but positioning of the ball wasn't going to let me square my shoulders up.
They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Aggressive rat.
Throwing the out route incomplete.
Look at there.
It's Edwards. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brian Edwards, 52 yards.
Play man coverage on him,
and
man.
the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead.
It's nice for you.
A gutsy call. 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it, because to me it was stacked up for a run situation, strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air, and what a result. Big time play.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I wanted to hit him where he was in the corner of the end zone. I don't know why he ran back in. He's wide open.
It's the first half.
Wish you had more control of the receiver when you're throwing it, you know. You want to stay, you want to reroute. He's playing a lot of that, so we'll probably go normal. We have the defense that we want. We'll probably have to switch it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Ha! Got him.
For the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
I don't blitz a lot.
At the 46, and his guys
But when I do.
at their own 44-yard line.
Just believe it'll make him throw the ball before he wants to. You know, Javin White played safety in college. Him and Diablo, so you know the fact that they're linebackers in Madden makes them good against the run.
Ready to start this next drive, and that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough
cover
to do it
one.
on the last drive, starting
you got
backed
single
up
high
in their own
safety.
territory, why would you change anything?
You want to attack
They've got to
them.
be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
Come on, Renfro, there we go.
Because that drive went and went.
May not be super flashy or fast, but motherfucker get open.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Back to this. This time he's shading outside.
Now Carr. Forced out to his left. He'll find his running back here, Richard. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Coming out of,
defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield,
out of man, because he knows he comes out in man, I'm going to torch him.
Through people. But they
I already
waiting,
see it.
and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 38, Carr. Flush to his right.
That! Renfro's a fucking monster. Let's go.
They've got another first down. The
Told you, man. He comes out in man, bro. We're just going to torch him. Do it like that. I don't necessarily need that route. So I can go ahead. Look like that.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Kind of knowing the threshold.
Now it's the backup Mariota.
I should have came down double aggressive.
Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Sometimes you be tested animations. I thought I could have possession, but I guess in traffic, can't possession. Should have just went double aggressive and just lost them.
Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right,
so
you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Come out and run crossers, so we're going to be on that this time.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Told you that's what happens when you run with your quarterback, bro.
And the Raiders pick it up.
Nowhere to go. He takes off. He panics. He runs. Well, I said, man, I ain't worried. My defense is gonna do what it do.
I know exactly
Just gotta, pray that eventually they fix the offense, man, a little bit.
Paramount, because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, though, forcing the fumble.
Oh, nice user with the rack aggressive. Let's go.
And he gets it all the way down inside.
There we go.
10, and mark him at
You're just gonna have to do a lot of aggressive catches and finish aggressive. If it's gonna be man, we're gonna finish aggressive.
To throw Mariota.
Aggressive.
Toward the end zone, but
See if we get better animation. So if we're gonna finish aggressive if he's playing man.
The intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. Now Mariota. Eluding the pressure right.
Double aggressive. Let's fucking go.
Touchdown.
Keep playing man, bro. Love it.
There to make the grab. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
You was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football.
Mariota's
How
nice.
about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that.
Keep playing man coverage, bro.
It doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Mariota will look to throw. Flushed out right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And I guess that makes up for the earlier.
Yeah, definitely use Mariota inside the red zone.
Yeah, that aggressiveness
You can kind of get out of the pocket and kind of entertain their user to come down a little bit. Free up the zone.
In this case now, maybe the 2-for-1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And they'll
Like I
let
said,
that
if
one
he
go
stays
as
in
it
man
skips through
coverage
the
this
back
whole
of the
game,
end
bro, it's
zone
gonna
for
be
a
wraps.
touchback.
If I can get another turnover. Man coverage ain't it against my offense. Come out.
The Eagles
Smart.
offense set to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores.
Want him to run.
That can be a deflator.
Want him to run. Yeah.
Now it's up to the
He's going to fatigue. If he runs a lot, he's going to fatigue.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
If he fatigues, he's going to interfere with his ability to pass.
Second down. Here's Hurts to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Fatigue sets.
And he's going to have
Still get tackled. Quarterback's tired.
This just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Crossers.
Flush to his right.
I got somebody on him.
And he will find Scott on the right
Fatigue's
side.
going to set in.
And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Probably just go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Like that. It's all about playing smart. All that should be covered.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Try to pressure him. There we go.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
In bounds. We can use that timeout.
And he gets it down to the 32. 3 yards the gain there. Second down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
That's what happens when you run with your quarterback.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
His quarterback's going to be fatigued by halftime. When we go in the third quarter, his quarterback's just going to be out of there. Keeps running with him. He ain't got nowhere to go. Like that, we got outside leverage. Could be inside pass rush.
They'll throw now on the final play.
That's the crosser.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great
Sucks,
understanding
but,
of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Make a slight.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2. Hurts will throw. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
I'm just going to keep running slants. Just mix it in some cover 2s.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. No return here for Richard, and that will bring the ball out to the 25-yard line.
Risking hurting his quarterback, though. I'm guaranteeing he's like damn near juiced out.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they still got a shot.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
It's all about entertainment.
From the 31, Mariota eluding the pressure right.
Oh, come on.
Across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another run here with Sanders.
Those good hits.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They go play action with Hurts.
There we go.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Max Crosby picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Hurts steps away to his left.
Lock him up.
Find it. Hurts.
Keep running with him. I told you.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball
try
security.
to tell them, man. They
and
don't
none more
listen.
often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
On 2nd and inches, Carr.
Oh, that's so.
Over the middle, and it's in.
Oh, I hate that.
Throw is the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
It's like when they press you and you get rerouted when you got to run your route again.
Leads us to 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Carr.
Got him, coach. Keep playing man coverage.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry runs 77 yards. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
Ignorance
I know
is
we
bliss.
often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. John Gruden never wanted to play it safe.
He's going to be playing. This will probably be like the only time that I think,
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
No.
And this will be caught.
Getting out of the pocket, and then you got that extra mobility. When he clicks on, once he clicks on, he takes one of those guys in coverage out, opens the man up.
That's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Always do that, especially when I know they're going to probably try to use or adjust hard flats or something on the field. You can force them off of assignment.
From the 6.
Oh, yes. Right into him. Game over, bro. Gonna quit now, or?
And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Totally, man. Them hits are just gonna keep weighing in on you as the game keeps going. Kind of messed yourself up when you kept rolling out with your quarterback.
And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work.
Here's a diving catch.
This game about to get out of hand, fellas. Y'all know how I play in the second half. Aggressive. We don't take our foot off the gas.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown.
Doing just enough to kind of keep him down.
Have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top. Go for 2 now.
Yeah, it's just too much for him now.
The Raiders have recovered. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Now on first down.
Oh, nice user.
And he finds Waller.
Rack possession. Told you, bro, you keep playing man coverage, bro. It's gonna be easy. I know you hear me too. That's the sad thing. I'm telling you what not to do.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So
again,
points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Keep running into these safeties, man. It's going to be hell. I got so much hit power on my team. And you just keep running into them.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Ridiculous, man. The defense just gets me back into the games.
From the 10.
Now you're going to run to the other side where I got hit power?
And a nice return.
I told you I got too many safeties, man. You might want to get on the ground. Run double slants, bro. You got to make a play.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. Yeah. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession.
Yeah, we on it.
Symptomatic.
Yeah. I like that. Your analysis, symptomatic.
Let's go cover 6 invert. Just mix them up, man.
What I like is that you gave me the word.
Can't go wrong once you figure them out.
He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield.
Make sure y'all have that single contain on the field. You know what you're responsible for on the mid-read. Anything come across that middle of the field, you take it away.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
You don't give him no attractive options.
Escaping the pressure.
Invert's going to match up. You come back over the top.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense.
Do me a favor, bro.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
Sit there and run.
A gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on
Sometimes
fourth
they audible.
down.
You always got to make sure you do that. Readjust.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Watch for the playmaker.
Flush to his right.
That's fine.
Gainwell a first down.
As long as he's getting tackled, that's all we're doing. Make sure we're not giving up the one-play touchdown.
So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Good tackle. Look, his fatigue's wearing out. Look at him. Can't even get
Give
up.
him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 38, Hurts.
Watch for anything to cross.
Right.
Nothing to go.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Lock them up with the match coverage, man. They don't know how to pick it apart as long as you keep switching it up. They can't dial up beaters.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Nowhere to go. Keep getting hit.
Managed to take this thing to the 38.
Keep mixing
well
it up.
shy of the first down. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads
Don't
us
know how
to
to read
fourth
it.
down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is caught that they say out of bounds.
Just get locked up, man. Everybody's matched.
Stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football.
Like I said, to make those throws, man, you really have to. Yeah, you really have to be on. Like, you have to have a quarterback that can throw. Like, if you're gonna sit there and try to throw sideline passes, if I go quarters, you have to have an elite quarterback. And Hurts is not an elite quarterback. Good shit, Mike. I haven't been on my mutt lately, man. It's just, I don't know. I haven't been on it. I should be, but you know, I'm trying to wait for that next patch. It's obviously, some stuff still needs work, but for the main part, man, as long as they don't touch my defense, I am happy. My defense is playing the way like I want it to play. They do not need to change anything about defense right now. Defense is not broken. The zones are playing perfectly. Don't fuck with the defense. There's nothing wrong with it. You need to leave it as is, like it's perfect. I've seen what I did, man. It's just basically keep everything out in front of you, just like the Raiders have been doing these last 2 weeks in real life. Keep everything out in front of you. Give up the short passes. Don't give up anything deep. Don't give up big plays.
Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took
Forced
the field
turnovers.
to the delight of this sold-out
Ball in the air, everybody play the ball.
As they'll match up with
Get to the ball, get after the ball carrier. Man, they don't need to touch defense, bro. And I can't even speak on next gen because I don't have next gen. You know, most of the people at next gen don't play like I play. You know, people on next gen probably run the same defense for everything. You know, it's like a one-play defense, and that's probably all they do, and then they get mad because they're zone blitzing the whole game, and they expect those zones to cover everything. You know, if you're zone blitzing, you're taking another match coverage guy out of position, and you're going to give up open gap spaces. You know, it's just like running stock zone. There's going to be soft spots. Like, there's no defense is going to be perfect. But if you run match coverage, you at least have a chance to have guys in position to tackle them. You know, you're not going to just give up easy yards after contact. Yeah, I don't even blitz anymore, bro. I'll do it occasionally, kind of throw people off guard, but Why do I need to blitz when I got a front four that's getting after the quarterback, and I got everybody locking up routes down the field? You know what that's going to do is going to fatigue the quarterback, man. He's out there trying to read and make plays, and they're not opening up for him fast enough. You know, you got to roll out of the pocket. You know, when quarterbacks do that, they fatigue real bad. Oh man, dude about to take a L.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment.
Win is a win,
really
I guess.
Get you into more trouble.
Fuck it. I want to play, but you know, I can't force this man to pick his stick up. But mainly the most important thing about playing match defense is knowing what you need to call first versus formation. Okay? If you see doubles, palms. Any 2x1, usually I go palms or cover 9, you know. In fact, you know what? Let me double check, because I want to make sure I understand the logic before I sit here and talk it, because I don't want to tell y'all wrong. Because these morphing coverages, man, sometimes they can get the best of you when you're trying to understand them. So the easy way to understand them is if we're going into a 2x1, right? We'll do just regular cover 6, and then we'll do cover 9. Alright, so let me go into practice mode real quick. I know Palm's logic is the quarters plays the cover 2, right? It'll morph to a cover 2 on that side. So now, if they're running slants, logic is you run like cover 2 sink or cover 6, you know. That's all they want to fucking do is try to run, like thinking slant flats are just going to work the whole game. Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. Roll out, try to play maker someone else. My match cover, y'all seen that game? Boxed up. Can't run crossers against match coverage. You can do it against like regular zones. You just really got to know what you're doing versus match. Trying to see cover. We'll keep it simple. I wanted to play right. Nice. We cover 9. I don't like how cover 9 is, because it's got my linebacker playing that, whereas cover 6 is a little bit more friendly because it puts the corner where I want them. Interesting. Let's go just cover 6. Almost quarter, half, and wide 9. Cover 6 is quarter, half. So it's the same thing. Start with cover 6, and then we'll go 2x1. Should just go random play. Well, actually, just want to see that side. So we'll go flat, deep, right? So if this is palms, because that route's going deep, that's still going to go vertical. This palms guy would be your user, because he's going to be responsible for the number 3. Okay? If anybody comes over, like if he motions a guy over, the safety is going to be responsible for that number 3. Usually, if I'm not mistaken, he's going to go after a tight end. I'm just going to double check. Look at the route. Slow it down. So number 3 didn't cross. He played the slot, played his zone, waiting for something to come to him. So it was like an invert. It almost played like a cover 2 invert. This side played cover 2. It was like an inside quarter though. More of a quarter than a half. Person out of position was the guy chasing the running back. So let's try flipping it. We have the palms logic on the short side, cover 2 on the far side. Run cover 6 this way. He'll have that, but let's kind of see. Comes in plays. You could still get beat. There's still like a small window to beat it. Safety has to play. So if you flip it, let's say you have the cover 2 side over there, this safety is responsible for that inside tight end. So your 3 receivers technically is on the right in this formation, even though it's tight end, running back. But you got to defend it with your quarters and lock up, force them to go somewhere else. So now the flat's open. But you know, you're not going to be able to take everything away from the CPU. In this situation, if you leave it as this guy's going to chase the running back, but we don't want him to chase the running back. So what we're going to do is we're going to motion him over, and then we're going to play the tight end. Force him to go to the sideline. So that's cover 6. Like I said, you're not going to give up anything deep. Let's go try to cover 9. And then again, I was in nickel, so I was a little bit. I should have came out like a base D to match up. Let's see. Cover 9 formation. We can go. As long as there are 2. I want to go random pass in this formation, but they're not giving me that option. And then they don't have the it's like the only thing they got is spread or probably single back wing slats, probably the only thing that I could use. Let's see. Let's just try a couple of formations. Logically, I'd want the quarters on that side, half on the short side. Okay, so he ran 3 routes over there. Let me see who's responsible for the tight end. Should be, if I'm running quarter curl, that's safety. That's his guy. Safety's supposed to match. Like, I know the safety wanted to go deep with the slot. I could have covered that with the curl flat. So let me do it again. Run it this way. Safety will take him, and then I'll take the route, and then he throws a drag. God damn, he got 4 routes over there. That's like the only thing to beat me. 4 routes. So we got 3 zones. Maybe let's see. If I do it like this, maybe that quarter matches on that tight end. Let me just leave it. Let me see. Yeah, that quarter matches on the tight end, but he gets behind him. So you could come out like that, but you'll have to user that knowing that's your assignment in man coverage. Now you would see now I'm gonna show you this. I want you to pay attention to the quarter flat right here. On the switch concept, he plays the tight end, and then he goes vertically. That's why you like match coverage, you know. So switch concepts. Let's see. We got the thing right here. Our user is going to be this guy on the tight end. What I could do is try to do some motions. Maybe we can. Know you're on the tight end. Everything's covered. He's gonna have the flat, you know. Now I can take that flat away with the contain. So let's do it again. Switch concept looks like this. All right. We need to flip the contain like that, and then re-blitz the other side. Okay, we could probably crash, contain, re-blitz like that because it's a bootleg rollout. What the fuck? Whatever. And like I said, you know your guy is the tight end. Look at there. 4-man rush. Just kind of just go into practice mode. Practice what's killing you. Put the single contain. People say contains are broken. No, you just got a single contain. Know who you're matched up with. If we're playing cover 6 and we're quarters and they got 2 guys over here, then we're gonna match up with the inside guy, the number 1 tight end, and then bam, contain takes care of the rollout. All you gotta do, like I said, just crash to the left, contain, re-blitz, pass commit. You know we're responsible for the tight end. Do not defensive assist until you're down the field. Look at that. So that's how you handle the bootlegs. If that's starting to kill you. Now, if they're not bootlegging, I always like to put the contain on the side that, yeah, he just goes out to it. Now, if he would have canceled out, he probably could have threw to the flat. Coverage wise, in 2x1, you got 2 sitting ducks over there, right? You see the 2 sitting ducks over there, quack quack. You're not doing anything over there for pretty much. What we can do, put him in a D path, blitz him. We know we're on this guy. Now, if I want, I can match third on him because it's still going to match coverage, right? Crash the D line, contain, and then re-blitz the end over there. Okay, we know we're still matching up on the tight end. So as soon as the tight end runs his route, we run with it. Bam. Oh, this is 4-3. See, I got a linebacker, corner, safety, linebacker, linebacker. This is 4-3 normal. Yannick, McCoy, Thomas, Mullen, Merrick. It's my 4-3 normal. Playing cover 6. So just crash left, contain. You can blitz this guy, really doesn't matter. He's not going to that side of the field. You can match him up in the mid-third. Doesn't matter. As long as you pick the match coverage, then you should be fine. Okay? And then we just come over here. We know we're matching up with the tight end because we understand the match principles. Again, this is if they're running 4 route. If they're flooding one side, he's not going to have anywhere to go. Now, that's if that's killing you. If they're flooding every route, and that's the only thing that's really going to beat match coverage, is flooding one side of the field with routes. That's the only thing. Because you see, like, some of the zones, they'll just drop to zone, and then they're not in the play no more. And that's fine. You know, like I said, my main thing is you can do it from any defense. Like I come out in a 3-4 over. What I'm going to do in a 3-4 over is I'm going to come out in my D-line sub. So I got better block shutters. I do not want Yannick playing a defensive end position in a 3-4. You go ahead over here. Just sub in like a defensive end, right? Because he's going to be your Sam. And then, like I said, you come out like cover 6 press. You can do the same thing from any defense, guys, based on whatever your personnel is. So let's see. I don't even remember what I was in. So same play, right? Different personnel. This time I contain. Blitz the linebacker, and this time I can move the linebackers over a little bit. You know, that way I have more of an advantage. I can blitz that guy. And I know I'm still responsible for the tight end, so I can blitz this guy and have all kind of crazy shit going, right? Let's just run it as is. We know we're responsible for the tight end. He's gonna have the flat, but you know, as long as you're not letting him get anything deep, that's really what you're just trying to impose. If you look, the vertical hook goes out, he comes in, he goes deep, he sees the flat route developing. We still got the deep route covered with the quarter, and he had to throw the flat, so we could take those away. Like, it's just a matter of how we do it, right? So again, I could probably send him. This might actually be a better one. Put a deep path over there, maybe. Blitz like this. Know we're responsible for. Tight end coming across. It's pretty much the same thing. It's not as effective as the other formation was, so what we could probably do, we could go ahead and slide the D-line. Crash left. Contain. Send him. Send him. So we're getting a blitz in. Individual. Moreau. Press. I don't know, maybe if I can get him in front, maybe we can get him to do what we need him to do. Just pass commit. Yeah, he ain't gonna. Let me see, by moving that quarter, let me see. Quarter doesn't it, but look at that defensive end. Well, he's really a linebacker, but he just came off that edge so... Leatherwood blocked his own guy. Let me find out that you can do that. Let me find out. Let me put him right here. Crash the D-line. We can slide the D-line. Crash, contain. Do it like that. And then send him. You can just pass commit. The only thing I'm worried about is a flat route, right? Because I don't think he's going to go deep. Let me just take the flat route away this time. See how it happened there. So if I went after the flat route, the mid read's going after the crosser that time. So that gives you some clarity on who you need to go. So you can go either or depending on who you're blitzing. So if you want to send that extra pressure, take on a block, then you're basically swapping who matches who, right? So because I sent that extra blitzer, we could probably mix it up too. Like I'll probably put him like in a he's in a mid read. I don't see any vert hooks. I can only put him in a vert hook. That sucks. Whatever. Crash. Hard left. Contain. Bring up the linebacker. Quick adjust. Re-blitz. Wondering if I slide those guys. I know I tried this earlier. And then just take away quick read. Yeah, it's the flat. And they cross. Sometimes, like if you know they're just dialed in on one specific route, you can take that away. But it's going to run right into that vert hook. And the contain crash, you know, if he bootlegs and rolls out, obviously the single contain is going to get on that. But let's try some other formations because play actions are actually easy to get after. Let me try some other stuff. Let's say I want to get after some shit. I want a formation like I think the only thing I got is like spread. Slant flats. It's cover 6 versus slant flats. I want to pay attention really to the cover 6 side. So spread the linebacker. Just want to see how they react on that. Slow it down. Quarter plays the hard. He plays the cloud on the left. Vert plays the number 1. Your user would be responsible. It's like the safety on the right side, he matches down temporarily. But his zone doesn't get threatened vertically, so he's not. So you could probably bait down like a robber with your safeties. So he's in the quarter versus slants. You can just, like I said, just robber him down. they'll get something. They're little quick passes though. So they got audibles, test everything. I know, like, what, stop, cover 2, maybe cover 2 sink. Just don't want those safeties to be out of position, because, you know, that's where I'm going to get hit, like if the CPU throws it. Ah. Run this with a single contain on the running back side. Anytime I run match coverage, it's always going to be like that, single contain. And then just let the play run just so you can get a good look at it. See who matches up with what. So cover 2 sink actually plays the slant pretty good. Get a nice little underneath option. Let's slow it down. Kind of watch the corners. They do give up the flat, but it's not necessarily like, you know, it's gonna give it over the top. I'll give you that as opposed, and then the only thing is in that sink that middle linebacker is playing too deep. He needs to match up with the second, with the 2 slant side. So if we're using it, go ahead contain, go ahead crash line, contain, re-blitz. So it looks like that. And then we know our user is going to be responsible for the number 1 receiver, number 89, when he crosses. So he's going to take the second slant. He crosses. See, I think now they're catching on because I'm reading it. So let's not slide the line so we can get it. Take the number 1. There we go. Yeah, you don't have nowhere to go. Just get your reps in, you know, like people start running stuff like that guy. You're gonna come here and get your reps in. Now we know that side over there is gonna be flat, so we're gonna go ahead and put him in a hard flat. So he plays a little bit lower. We're gonna be responsible for carry, and then just go over there. So slow it down. You know where the hard flat side is. He should play a lot lower. Still have his match, but he's gonna sit on it now. And then we got help over there on the left. I know the safeties are a little bit out of position here, but if they're gonna run slants, we can get creative, okay? And go ahead and put him in a hard flat. Just like that. And bring both of the safeties down. Contain. And then blitz the line down, right? And we could probably pinch him in. Or slide him. And then just re-blitz. Crash, whatever. We play it like that. That way we got pressure plus match logic. Now all that shit's covered. I don't know why the pressure didn't get through that time, even though I was sending 6, but let's see. People running into each other. Probably didn't even need to contain. Let me see. I probably could just send 1. Whoever I feel like may be out of position. Right? So probably what I can do here is send the blind side, send the middle linebacker, like that. Contain, and then just resend, and then I'll hold the middle read with my safety, and then play hard flat over there. So we could run it like this and just kind of gravitate in the middle with our safety. Remember, we're still responsible. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. And that's only if, you know, you play someone that spams slants. Like, you're probably not gonna play someone that spams slants, and you know, practice mode just picks up blitzes like ridiculously. I was getting better pressure by not sending anybody. Let's do it like this. Let's say we go curl flats to help, and then obviously give a hard flat, and then just, you could probably man him. And then just send it like that, right? You just got a Mabel with one side in man. And we're still responsible for the second guy to cross. There we go. So that's a better, probably a more feasible way. It's just to take them guys and put them in curl flats. Defend the hard flat. You know there's a hard flat on the field. And you put him in man and kind of put him, shade him inside. Now, do be mindful. If they have a speed receiver, don't be like, you know, well, Shadow X said this, and then you get burnt. You know, don't do that. You know, just kind of be experimental. I mean, he's still getting those routes. I really want to get a team that has a formation that I can test to cover 9, but cover 9, what I'm seeing is the linebacker plays the flat. Whereas in cover 6 in nickel, at least, the slot plays the flat, you know. So that's the biggest difference that I see. So, try to see if you see cover 9 show 2. It's basically a cover 6, but it's more like a quarters, I think. More of a quarters principle on one side of the field. Not really gonna get. I ain't got too many formations where I can get a 2x1. I've got doubles weak, but they don't really have concepts. Like, this is like the worst fucking concept. Like, they don't have no concepts at all. But we'll see. I always want to just rush that side. Contain usually on the running back side. Slow it down. See who's supposed to be defending who. I don't run cover. So usually if I'm running against doubles, I'm playing palms. So we got the cover 2 side. Quarter side matches up pretty good. Does get beat by the man beater routes. It's fine. It's not like they're just going to get wide open. It's like the only person in this position. It's like any route right here. So if you're playing like someone cover 6, this concept is pretty good as long as you can make the read. Sometimes those routes that pass off, like, he defends the tight end until he passes off, right? So he goes tight end, tight end, tight end, then you need to come over here. That's pretty much when you're playing any match coverage. You need to know who your second assignment is, right? So if I'm running a dig, And I know I keep getting attacked with that flat route. Now he wants to go after the flat route. We can take him, put him in a hard flat, because we know we got over the top help, right? Not worried about that. Still set up with my single contain. And just stay on the tight end, stay on him. I don't know what happened there. Maybe the view fucked with me a little bit. Give him the hard flat. Just stay on the tight end. You can kind of hold L1 on him. See how he threw it before he went to the hard flat that time. So there's different things. So if that's becoming an issue, then still give me that hard flat. We'll just take that away. And then we can go hard flat to the dig. Go hard flat, and dig. And then that dig. See, it's pretty much all you got to do is know you're leveling your zone. You know, you're either gonna go out to in or down to up. You know, anything that comes near you, you match up to the deepest route. You don't want to give up the deep play. So it's again like this. Always put that single contain on, and we'll play the running back, the slot, then the dig with the mid read. So we're reading three things. Running back, 3, 2, 1, boom, boom, and it's fine if he comes back to halfback. It's fine. You just don't want to give up anything deep at all. So just kind of do it again. Now I could probably hold L1 so he assists to him a lot faster, then switch off. Like I'm content giving him that, because usually if you're going up against a user and they see you like really stagnantly aggressive on their running back like that, they're probably not going to want to throw the ball, right? So they'll probably go somewhere else. So we just make sure we put him in like a hard flat so he doesn't make that read. Go, wait. There we go. He's covered that time. You always just make an adjustment. Like, even though it's a hard flat on the field, it's still match. You know, so you're not messing your matching up, so it's fine. Surprised he's just gonna keep throwing it. 3, 2, 1. Ah, see, that's why you don't want to over chase a route. You know, you over chase a route, trying to defend too much, then you're not gonna be able to get over there. Oh, let's try it again. See, one route's eventually gonna get picked on, so I could probably shade over the top, give him leverage on the tight end, put him in a hard flat, run it like that, give him a single contain, try to take the flat. See, now he's just being an asshole. What we could do. See, he can't run the vertical hook inside. See, he can run like, well, maybe if we baseline it. Mid-read blitz. I want to get creative here, because you know there's some stuff that I've yet to do in this game. Like, I want to do it. I get into the mindset that I want to do it, and I never actually do it. I never built the defense off of doing this shit, but I know it has potential. See, when you come out with 3 safeties, you've got Merrick, Gillespie, and Abram, right? Now, if I set his adjustments, right? He has a bluff blitz, seam flat, vertical hook, curl flat, hard flat, QB spy. You know, he has linebacker audibles, right, from stock. Now, pretty sure if I base align it, it's going to give me safety hot routes. You know, I'm going to be able to play the deep paths of the field. I'm going to be able to play the mid read. So it's very unique, right? You'll be able to play. Alright, watch this. You'll be able to take your safeties and you'll be able to play the outside third leverages, right? If whatever's killing you, you could take your safeties and assign them to what's hurting you, right? So that should help with that corner route that Waller is using, right? And then I can take him, and then you re-baseline, and then you can get the linebacker hot routes. Okay, so it's just something that I want to start using, but it's going to take me some time to get used to. Like, I know I'll give up the middle of the field, but it's just food for thought. I want y'all to look at, you see how he didn't have nowhere to go that time? It, like I said, it still matches even though you change. Like, you come out in the match defense. Watch how these outside thirds are, man. They're very aggressive from the safety position. Like, he's still gonna match. He's gonna be tight. He's gonna be over the top, and he's not gonna give up that outside leverage on this side. Now, this one you'll probably see better. He's playing that outside third. See how he gravitates. Go ahead and get outside the numbers. You got over the top help. He's sitting over here in the area, as opposed to him being in the quarter right here, getting beat by that corner out when it pops. He's already sitting over there, right? He's already in the vicinity of that area. So let's kind of do it like this. Let's say I don't necessarily go deep with him. Let's say I want to go cloud here. With the outside third. Let him play the mid read. And I could probably play like a vertical hook, or better yet, let me play the hard flat. Do my single contain. So we got that 3 reg hook over there. And just kind of take the middle away. Look at that. So slow it down. You're always going to go back and look at your reps. See how the outside thirds play with the cloud flat. The cloud flat sits under. He's going to sit under it on that corner route. So if that corner route comes over there, see how deep he is without me really setting any adjustments. He's already just sitting over there, sitting 10 yards off. If anything comes near him, he's going to automatically match to it. You see how he's moving? You don't need to set your zone drops when you're playing match coverage, because they're automatically going to magnetize the routes. If anything gets near them, they're going to play on them. See? Another route gets over there. That's going to help you defend, those corner routes that are annoying. If you have a cloud flat adjustment in match coverage, you got help, double team. Outside third plays excellent over the top if you're worried about getting beat vertically. Now, I'm also going to do this with a post route, okay? Just so that y'all guys can see. Not just because he's going vertical. You want to set something up. You want to make sure it works on almost anything that you pick, right? So Come out in cover 6. This time we'll come out. I want something with a post route. They're just not being nice on the playbook. Yeah, the Raiders playbook. So, like, I like it. I always run it every year, but like I said, they could be nicer on giving us more route concepts. So that means I'm probably gonna have to come out in a single back for a post concept. I got a PA fork. I don't really want to rely on a play action. Probably like a skinny post maybe, right? I don't know, deep post. Alright, Z post Y out. Okay, that's fine. It's about the closest as we were. So again, put him in a hard flat. I'm going to put him in an outside third. Just get max single contain. You just want to see that's a Mabel on that side. And all you got to do is kind of help anything to the middle. You're protecting the sidelines a little bit. Because you have all that extra help on that side of the field on the sidelines, you can take your user with the tight end and he's going to pass over, right? You see him developing anything developing deep, you go ahead and run to the deep. That's going to be your responsibility. Don't give up anything deep. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Like cover 9, cover 6 invert is usually like when I would run it as if they're basically calling corner routes. You know, like anything where they're trying to attack the corner from one side of the field. Not necessarily a crossing route from one side to the other, but if it's the same side field, you know, corner route. You know, anything to the outside on one side of the field, 3x1 or something like that. It's usually when I would try to go ahead and put cover 6. Use it in conjunction with cover 3 buzz match. And I use buzz match usually against bunch sets, 3x1. Anything where they try, you know, do those little seam one play touchdowns. Try to take those away. And again, guys, when you're running this defense, not stress this enough, you're going to give up dink and dunks. Your responsibility as a user is know who you're supposed to match on and know when you're supposed to let your man go. Like, don't sit there and hold one guy and just give up your zone. You still have a zone assignment. You're just going to be playing more aggressive with the defensive assist when you need to, and let the defensive assist go when you're getting carried out of your zone, because you need to get back to your zone, see if anything else is threatening it, and if nothing is threatening it, you need to look for whatever route is going deep. You need to take the deep route away. I'd be content, you know, if it takes 20 plays for somebody to score, because they're going to get fatigued. You know, you want to fatigue your opponent as much as possible, and limiting big plays is a big part of that. Take the big plays off the field.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this.
You already know what they're going to try to do.
They're all set as their
Some
Ravens
people are good with it. Some people are just picking them because they think Lamar helps them.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Get hit. I got too many hitters. Too many hitters. Love this year's defense. So you got a gun ace, slot offset. Okay. So what that's telling me is I could run buzz match, or I could run cover 6, man. If you're worried about corner routes, and you find where the corner route is.
They go play action now. Jackson.
I said, I'll give you the flat.
It's complete to Oliver.
Not giving you the hat.
So much goes into a successful
then you
play,
can just mix it
How
up,
about
you know,
that
like
play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the
necessarily
tight
gotta
end
say
free
the same
downfield
thing.
for the completion.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense
I got
downfield.
plays to
Everyone
get
trying to
people
account for
involved.
someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Trips. Usually there's two ways to do this. Are they going to run, or are they going to option, or are they actually going to pass? Right?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on
So we're
first
play
down.
for combination. Option. You run with your quarterback, you get hit.
And he's going to get a solid
He's
gain
gonna slowly
of 9
start to
before
fatigue.
being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Slide him in.
They go play action with Jackson. That's into the hands of Crochet.
Taking hits. As long as he keeps taking hits, we're good.
But not before he reaches
Probably
the
make a
8-yard line.
slight adjustment on
All right,
that.
Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your
He would have
confidence?
rolled out, man.
It shouldn't,
Would have rolled
but it
right out in
often
the next
does
cross.
because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after
Keep
that
them in the
offense
pocket,
and
you know?
make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
Don't want to fret too much. Comes out like that.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Down
Three
at the
hits.
2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. Williams. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens take it all
Keeps
the way
taking
down
hits
the
like
field
that with
and
his
score
quarterback,
on
man.
the
It
opening
won't be
drive.
long before he starts fumbling. Because like I said, fatigue sticks on this game. It's not like it refreshes on each drive. The more you keep
Tucker
using
with the
players,
extra point,
the
and
more they
that
keep
makes it
taking them big
score
hits,
7-0.
so it starts affecting them as the game prolongs. It's just the way the hit power works in this game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the
I
touchdown.
know Lamar done took a couple of shots already, so he's done been groomed for the fumble-a-thon. So if he keeps running with them, bro, just letting you know, give him a heads up. If he don't change his play style.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So 3-3-5. People in the box.
Here's Carr. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
A deep ball down that right
Cover one.
sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to
Usually-
catch it or no one was.
I'm gonna go the
Now
smart
Carr,
route here.
after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10.
Usually, you know, you got a single high safety. You don't want to really threaten on him.
Carr now to throw. And that's
Possession
caught.
aggressive.
It's Bryan Edwards. 9
Smart way to
yards, and
attack.
that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
It's nice pressing.
Throwing now is Carr.
Actually, an
Now
aggressive
a
first.
clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
He's got Humphrey in
Picked
the
off by
slot.
Marlon Humphrey. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, You're in a position to make a play
they
on the
need
ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by
speed.
the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Play that.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. On second and very short, Jackson. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And doubles. I'm going to play normal here because, you know, most of it is short yardage.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Play action. It's Jackson. This one swung out to
take those legs out, Hobbs.
And he will have a Ravens first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
There we go. Just like that.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
There we go. Pressure.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium, watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Right back to Williams, and this time he's got him. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route.
Broke through.
They've got
a free hit on the quarterback, so that's good.
They don't see the defender. And in this case,
and
he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit.
What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get him with this. Let's see, where's it at? I know I got it.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
There we go. Audible set.
Play action. Now Jackson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Off the option, here's Williams.
Come on, they should have given me a
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now an option play on
3 hits on the quarterback. We'll take him.
Running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Now it's Jackson.
There we go.
And it's intercepted.
Love match.
Picked off by Casey
and
Hayward.
Quarterback got hit. And number 78 is going to block for us. And your 90, yeah, he's tired. He can't keep up with the 88 speed DB. He's tired.
Back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Yeah, so them hits are starting to affect
them.
them.
Good drive going, a chance to
I try to say, man, keep hitting the quarterback, keep hitting, keep hitting. They want to run with them. It's going to make it a lot easier for you.
At halftime, because I think we were headed towards 1. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are
Stamina
tied
matters
in the
this year.
quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Now I don't know how long his quarterback's going to be able to go. It's about to get ugly.
Devin Duvernay. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Don't really need to do anything ridiculous.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early.
Keep taking hits.
To let him get
Keep running with the same guy.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On first down, it's Williams.
Taking hits.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A give to Williams, running right. Might have gotten this one down to the 28.
Lock him up.
All. Casey Hayward makes the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a man who began with the Raiders, it's Latavius Murray. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 21. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
See, his offense is probably really tired right now. And because of my auto sub sliders, my defense
a reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Keep running the same play over and over and over
first
again.
down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Might try to do like some dogs. It's been a while since I ran a dogs.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll try it. Williams. And he'll take it.
That's fine. I got plenty of time.
Zone for a Ravens touchdown.
I was about to steamroll
there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
So I stopped playing special teams.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
We stay in goal line. I just don't chance it anymore, man. It's like this year,
And he's got it. It's now
they got anything to do with abilities or throwing it to a tight end. Even if you're covering it sometimes. Like I've had instances where Travis Kelce, even I'll double him in a fucking field goal man safe and shit, and he'd still come down with it. So it's like, fuck that. I'm out of goal line.
And carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's see.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
See, I got plenty of time, so, you know, fuck it.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second
Got to work on
of their
something.
timeouts.
Because play action
As stop
isn't
the clock with
getting
26
it, right?
seconds to go until halftime.
I don't have the offensive line for play action like I did last year. So we got to find what works.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Carr. Being chased out left.
There we go. Oh, it's our new 3-man deep beater. Let's go.
A jump ball, and this
Creativity.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Until they fix our play action one.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Still going to stay on that.
Now Carr. Trying to improvise.
20 time.
Give him a couple on the scramble in 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Playing man. It's going to be a single high safety.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Carr, a handoff here to Drake.
Got him.
Touchdown, Raiders. Kenyon Drake in the final seconds of the
Single
first
back
half.
bunch is so
and
clutch,
the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Single back bunch for the win.
Know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand new ball game.
Way to manage that and not sit there and try to force the one play from the one that I like to do. It's not working for me this year because my offensive line
the return is Duvernay.
Necessarily
elite. How about this return? And a good return.
So definitely
out across the 35 to the 36.
Gotta open up your book a little bit. All right, so single back wing pair. I don't want to give up anything. I'm going to look at that as a 3-by-1. So 3-by-1, we just go big nickel.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
1
second, all that remains. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Jalen Richard going to take it out of his end zone.
Ooh, broke your ankles.
He'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Sometimes you want to kind of look. You might have something.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Drake will start the drive on the ground.
Oh,
and he will lose yardage on
come on.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Trying to see what my options here.
Play action to Drake. Now Carr.
Come on, Ruggs.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides.
No,
and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
I got one with release.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Will he get it? Oh.
And that will be incomplete.
Gets it, but he goes outside.
Someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll go for it. It's Carr.
So the Renfro's gonna ball out. You stay in man coverage.
They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Motherfuckers want to play quarters the whole game? Fuck it.
Now a handoff for Drake.
Swear this defense out.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and
That
it
way
gets
you
him to
won't have a
2nd and
defense
4.
in the fourth quarter. We got all his DBs on the field. Them boys about to get fatigued. And then in the fourth quarter, he ain't gonna have no DBs.
They stay on the ground with Drake. A first down.
Yeah, they're already getting tired. They can't tackle. Let's go. No huddle.
33-yard line. 4 yards
Call
rushing
timeout.
for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. On first down, Drake.
Yeah, they can't tackle, bro.
A pretty nice, strong run, but
Wear
can't
them out.
break away. Down just inside the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. On the give, this is Drake. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now Drake.
Yeah, they're getting tired.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
You can do this all day, buddy. That's your defense getting hurt. You don't need them bitches in the fourth quarter.
Drake, and he's got
I'm gonna
4
keep him on the
down
field.
inside the 20 to the 18.
So you call timeout. That's on you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Boys can't tackle.
Now they'll throw with Carr.
Well, they can't even cover.
And that's off the mark.
One! You can go. I gotta swap you out, bro.
Complete after being tipped in the air, but I have to tell you, I had a bad
See what you
flashback
have.
of going to head to the stadium stairs in practice, because what we were always taught,
I got the
any
advantage.
ball like that, if it's not spiked towards the ground,
Where's my
and you
play?
actually
Where's
tip
my
it
fucking
up,
play? Where's my
then
play?
that's an
Where's my
error
play?
on your part, because now you've given hope to the offense, maybe help create a big play for them instead of going up and either intercepting it or knocking it down. I ran many a stadium step for my errors.
There's my play.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Keep pressing, bro. Keep pressing. Keep pressing.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
On 2nd and goal, Carr.
Oh, Carr.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Derek Wolf popping in for the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left.
Yeah, that defense too tired.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
Yeah, that was Mariota. That would have been a touchdown.
They'll let the fullback try and take him
Money.
home. And he's in.
Can't go wrong with the fullback there. He already knew what was up. His defense was tired, bro. Like, why do these people play like this? They come out and they play one defense thinking they can stop everything in it. Like, dude came out in quarters. I done wore his entire DBs out. He didn't call timeout. I guess he assumed that I was just going to run and score. I don't know what was on his mind. But when you do that and I keep running and then I just wear your defense out and then we get into the goal line, your D-line's tired. See, my team wasn't as affected as much because I set my auto sliders. Like my auto subs will take place. My fresh guys will come in. I won't have tired guys on the field as much. His guys were I can almost assure you that his team was gassed out because of the way mine was, and I have good sliders. Like if my team starts getting tired, I know. I know for a fact the other team's gassed out. And he really just hurt himself. Like on offense, running around with your quarterback, taking free shots. You know, like you don't want to take shots with your quarterback. Like I don't care if you have Lamar, Kyler Murray, whoever. If you want to run with your quarterback, don't be trying to be a do-it-all guy. Like if you're gonna run forward 3, 4, 5 yards and get on the ground. Don't take unnecessary hits. Don't unnecessarily hold turbo all the way out because that's going to take your stamina away this year. Okay, you need your stamina. You need your stamina to throw the ball. You need your stamina so that you don't fumble. You keep taking them hits, them shots, and that's why I like those big hitter traits because they're going to deplete your stamina faster and faster and faster. You take about 2 or 3 big hits, next thing you know, the fumbles start coming, and that's really, you know, that's why my defense, you know, mainly stays in a lot of games because them hits are coming. Pow, pow. Keep running the same play. Pow, pow, pow. Next thing you know, fumble. I got the ball back. But I'm gonna leave it right there, fellas. Man, it's getting late. Appreciate y'all tuning in. As always, you know, if you're new to the channel, make sure you sub, like, and we'll be back probably later, probably tomorrow afternoon or whatnot. You know, and I can keep teaching y'all the match coverage philosophy that I use. You know, like I said, you're not gonna stop every route unless they're running like 3 or 4 routes yet. Like if they max protect, they run 3 or 4 routes, everything's gonna be plastered. You might even have double coverage on 2 or 3 guys. But if, you know, they run 5 routes and they start flooding, you know, you're gonna give like, you know, an underneath route. Just make sure your user is responsible for the first, second, and third. Anything that comes near where your user is. Now, if there's nothing near your user and everything's plastered on the outside, you need to drop down a little bit and be ready for the reroutes. Okay, that is going to be your last assignment when you're playing this match coverage, because when they start rerouting and doing them hot routes, what's that shit called, playmakering. You know, once your guy gets carried to his zone assignment, he's not necessarily going to follow him if you're over near him. Sometimes he might stay in his zone to kind of protect against the quarterback, you know, trying to roll out. So you do need to kind of watch those routes that kind of fade out to the outside, or any playmaker possible routes you will be responsible for last and foremost. Okay, so other than that, appreciate y'all tuning in.